Sawadee-krap, I'm JP Mestanza. Today is March 3rd. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. The cabinet in Bangkok has approved a budget of 1.4 billion baht to develop the International Medical Centre to be built on state land at the northern tip of Phuket. Details of the funding of the mega project have yet to be fully explained in public, other than general statements that the project would raise Phuket's medical tourism to international standards, despite having 4 international hospitals on the island. In December 2020, the Treasury Department officially handed over more than 141 rai of land in Mai Khao to the Public Health Ministry for the International Medical Center to be built, which would also include a geriatric care center, a hospice care center, a center for heart conditions, and the establishment of a comprehensive physical rehabilitation center. Construction on the project is set to take 2 years, though it's still unclear when exactly shovels would hit the ground on this project. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. A Reuters expose on the forced labor in Thailand's prisons has prompted the Corrections Department to pledge that they will not only eradicate the practice, but would also pay a decent wage to prisoners who do opt to work. The expose was published this past December and reported that several inmates in some of the prisons nationwide had been forced to make products for private companies in Thailand, specifically to build fishing nets, under the threat of beatings and delayed release. Prisoners quoted in the report said they had been paid the equivalent of nearly 30 baht per month, about $1, while others received no pay. Just last month, several human rights groups called on America's largest federal law enforcement agency, the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, to stop importing fishing nets from 2 Thai companies who may have used prison labor to produce them. In response to the expose, the Corrections Department of Thailand issued a statement that read, quote, "Following criticism of Thai prisoners being forced to produce fishing nets for private companies, the Corrections Department will come up with measures to allow prisoners to work voluntarily. The type of work has to be safe and must not cause harm towards inmates." Part of the measures include forming a committee to oversee the reform of the 143 prisons nationwide, and also pay inmates in line with minimum wages in that province, which is between 313 baht to 336 baht per day, depending on the province. Still, an anti-slavery organization, the Freedom Fund here in Thailand, said it's not exactly known how the Corrections Department will ensure that the whole thing is transparent. For more, visit the link in the description. Thailand has joined 140 other countries to vote for a United Nations resolution demanding an immediate withdrawal of the Russian forces from Ukraine and deploring Russia's aggression against Ukraine. The kingdom voted to support the resolution during an emergency meeting of the UN General Assembly at the UN headquarters in New York on Wednesday. After the debate, 141 out of 193 member states voted for the resolution, 35 abstained and 5 voted against. 7 other members of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, voted for the resolution, while Vietnam and Laos were among the abstentions. Although Thailand supported the UNGA move, the country did not mention Russia by name in a statement showing its position on the issue. Thailand is gravely concerned with the worsening hostilities and violence as a result of the use of military forces in Ukraine, which has led to the loss of life, including of innocent civilians, and destruction of property and civilian infrastructure. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha has insisted that the kingdom will maintain its neutrality in the Russia-Ukraine conflict, according to a government source. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. The investigation into the death of a well-known TV actress in the capital continues, with police recovering the propeller of the speedboat from the river that was lost during a reenactment of the 37-year-old's death on Wednesday. To learn more about what happened that fateful night 1 week ago at about 10:40 p.m., when actress Nida Tangmo Pacharavitapong fell into the Chao Phraya River in Nonthaburi province. Police held a reenactment of the incident on Wednesday, since they didn't really believe anything said from the people they questioned. 5 people were on board the speedboat that night, and they had 5 people aboard the boat during yesterday's reenactment when they lost the propeller as it fell into the river, and it took them about 20 minutes to find it in the murky water, about 8 meters below the surface. The investigation into the actress's death continues, as speculation remains rampant online with rumors of her confusing death, especially after her manager stated that she had been standing at the back of the boat to relieve herself. Authorities brought in several of the people involved in the incident who were on the boat, though results from a lie detector test have yet to be revealed. But reports say that police are not buying what they're saying, contradicting each other about that night. Autopsy results of Tangmo's body rules that she did die of drowning, but that she had a large gash on her leg, which many believe was due to the propeller blade from the boat. For more, visit the link in the description. Thanks for catching up here on this Thursday edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by PVCPhuket.com. Join us again tomorrow on Friday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to $20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.